The chair in your life that you hope never becomes empty. You probably know exactly which one it is. You don't notice the chair when someone is there. You notice it after they're gone. Stay with me. By the end of this, you may think about someone very differently. Somehow an empty chair can make an entire room feel unfinished. It might belong to someone who died, someone who walked away, or someone who still lives, but has been gone for years. You remember exactly where they sat, how they laughed, how they held their coffee, how they leaned back when they were thinking. Funny how a chair can remember someone long after life has moved on. The room still knows where they belong, even when it knows they aren't coming. But grief isn't always about losing a person. Sometimes it's losing the future you thought you were going to have with them, the conversation you thought would happen someday, the apology you believed would eventually come, the ordinary afternoon you never realized would become the last ordinary afternoon. Stay with me, because this next thought changed the way I understand grief. Maybe you don't miss them, not the way you think you do. Maybe what you miss is who you became when they were beside you. The version of yourself that laughed more easily, felt safer, dreamed a little bigger, believed tomorrow would look a certain way when they left or when they changed. That version of you quietly disappeared too, and that loss deserves to be acknowledged, because love doesn't simply disappear when someone does. It looks for somewhere to go. It still reaches for the phone, it still thinks, I should tell them this. Before remembering, it still notices birthdays, certain songs, their favorite meal, the chair by the window, the place they always chose at the table. Love keeps reaching. Long after it realizes nothing will reach back, grief isn't always crying. Sometimes it's instinct, still trying to find someone who isn't there anymore. You may wonder why the ache still comes, why years later, one glance across a room can bring everything rushing back that isn't weakness. It's what happens when something meaningful leaves fingerprints on your heart. Healing doesn't mean you stop noticing the empty place. It means you can finally look at it without disappearing into it. You remember, you smile, you ache, and then you return to the life that is still waiting for you. Because while one chair may be empty, there are still people sitting at other tables, still voices waiting to be heard, still hugs that haven't happened, still words that deserve to be spoken today instead of someday. Not every relationship should be restored, not every distance can be crossed, and not every empty chair is asking you to go back. Some chairs remind us to let go, others remind us to forgive, but all of them remind us that time was never something we owned one day. Every chair becomes empty. Long before that day comes, don't leave love waiting for silence that arrives too late. Because the saddest empty chair is the one that still had time. That's a quiet truth.